Welcome back. We've got something a little different for me. This was loaned in from Professor EDC, and I'll put a link to his channel down below. Thank you very much, sir. I greatly appreciate it. This is a Fallkniven? Yeah, it's from these guys. And it comes in a very cool hard foam case, which I do appreciate. And it comes with a very nice suede slip to throw in your pocket. Pretty cool design just from that aspect. I am much more of a pocket clip guy, but I have been schooled, having this channel for many years now, that that's not what it's all about. So this one has no pocket clip. We'll throw the slip over there. There is also no thumb stud, thumb hole, flipper tab, button lock. Yeah, there's nothing. So again, this is a little bit of uncharted territory for me. It's sort of slip joint with a liner lock. I don't know. But it is very cool. This is the GPBM Gentleman's Folder. And it has not a lanyard loop, but a lanyard hoop, if you will. Which again, this is all kinds of unusual, unfamiliar territory for me. There is a nail nick here, but I don't know that you're going to use that to open it. You're probably just going to use this cutout and pull the blade open. Okay. This is a laminate cobalt steel that they use on a lot of their knives. And it's done really well. It is super sharp out of the box. I can tell you that. It is a flat grind. You can see that laminate line right in here, kind of a Homone, kind of a Sanmai-ish thing, but that is just where parts of the steel, stop, right? Kind of sandwiched in there. Not much markings on the blade. The backside is totally clear and sterile. Gentleman's pocket knife, the company, and it's the Lamb Cobalt Steel is that little moniker there. Stainless steel bolsters, micarta scales, which are done really nice. There's not really a seam between the bolsters and the scales. Nice heavy-duty liner lock that works really well. Super comfortable to use. Runs on Teflon washers, so it's not going to be a drop shut. I mean, I guess you could really shake it, but this is really a two-handed knife that is super comfortable. In reading up on this, they gave a version of this to some hunters to check out before they made the production versions. And according to that study, this is what a hunting folding knife is supposed to be like. I'm not a hunter. I can't say. I'll get a lot of comments that I shouldn't be talking about knives if I'm not a hunter, and that's okay. You can keep your comments like that to yourself. That's all. I kind of like this. I'm not going to lie. It's interesting. I'm not sure I am ready to put a knife in my pocket without a pocket clip and put it in a slip. Now, there are some slips. Alex over at the Watch and Cut channel, my co-host on the EDC Hour, he has introduced me to clip slips. So it's a slip like this that has a pocket clip built in. So you can take a knife like this, you can use a slip with a clip on it to carry it in a traditional manner, which I think is pretty cool because I'm not sure I want something like this beating around in the bottom of my pocket up against my leg and all of that. It is a gentleman's folder. Traditionally, a gentleman's folder will not have a pocket clip. Benchmade has their Tengu, I think is how you pronounce it, that has no pocket clip, but it's a very nice flipper tab. And that is specifically to be put into your suit pocket. So you don't have a pocket clip hanging out of your suit pocket. Yeah, I just carry a normal pocket clip hanging out of my suit when I wear a suit. Whatever. Most of the time I have my jacket on so you don't see my pocket. But I've got, a pocket clip on my right pocket and a flashlight clip on my left pocket in my suit and, whatever, and a pen in my back. Let's not talk about my fashion sense because that is just a recipe for disaster. All right, so we'll go through the specs just real quick here. It's 4 inches closed, and that includes the little lanyard hoop. 7 1/8 overall, 3.09 inch blade with a 2.79 inch cutting edge. It's about 0.028 behind the edge, so it's a little thick. It's not your slicer dicer, but it is a keen edge that's super sharp that will give you a lot of strength behind it as well. The blade thickness is 0.115 laminate cobalt steel, which we already talked about. Overall thickness, it kind of tapers, and at its thickest here is 0.544. Teflon washers we mentioned also, and it weighs in at 3.4 ounces. These are made in Japan. Lovely black micarta, which I really like the finishing. I don't know that I love the kind of nameplates, but that is a very traditional, kind of traditional knife look and feel. So I'm okay with that. But all in all, I think it's a cool knife. It's not something I'm going to run out and buy, but I think it is right up Professor EDC's alley for sure. He has not seen this yet. Came to me from Knife Center. Once I finish this video, I think I have one more knife of his to video, and then I will box them up and ship them south of the border. So do me a favor, please go check out Professor EDC's channel. I'll try to put a link up here in the corner. Definitely be a link down below, and have yourselves a fantastic day.